If you're over 60, there's a good chance something is already happening inside your eyes right now that you can't see or feel yet. And by the time you notice it, it's already been going on for years. I'm going to tell you the honest truth today, not the version you see in thumbnails promising a miracle fruit that repairs your eyes overnight. That's not how eyes work, and I'm not going to lie to you to get a view. But here's what is true, and this is the part almost nobody explains properly. What you eat starting today can measurably slow down two of the biggest causes of vision loss after 60. There's real research behind this. Eye doctors know it. Most patients never hear it explained clearly. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods matter, how much you actually need, which popular eye health foods are mostly hype, and the 3 warning signs that mean you need to see a doctor this month, not eventually. Stay with me to the end, because the food that matters most is one almost nobody mentions. And I'll also tell you the one common habit that quietly cancels out all the good you're doing. Let's get into it. Let's start with what's actually happening. As we age, 2 things become the leading causes of vision problems: cataracts and age-related macular degeneration, often called AMD. Cataracts happen when the natural lens inside your eye, which is normally clear, slowly becomes cloudy, like a window fogging up over years, not overnight. It's caused by proteins in the lens breaking down and clumping together over time. Almost everyone develops some degree of this if they live long enough. AMD is different. It affects the macula, the small central part of your retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision, the part you use for reading, recognizing faces, and driving. Damage here often comes from oxidative stress, essentially wear and tear from unstable molecules called free radicals, building up faster than your body can clear them. Here's the important part. Diet does not reverse either of these once they've progressed. I want to be completely honest with you about that. But diet plays a real, scientifically supported role in slowing the rate at which they develop, and in some cases, reducing your risk significantly. That's not a small thing. Slowing this process by even several years can be the difference between needing surgery at 68 versus 78, or keeping strong reading vision well into your 80s. So let's talk about what actually works. Before we talk about how it works, let me introduce this channel to our new members. Welcome to Dr. Mira Health Education. Before we get started, I'd love to know 2 things. Tell me your age and where you're watching from in the comments below. I read as many comments as I can because it helps me understand who I'm helping and what health topics matter most to you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, tap the subscribe button now so you never miss our weekly health updates. So, let's go ahead. There are 2 nutrients that matter more than almost anything else for long-term eye health: lutein and zeaxanthin. Here's what makes these 2 special. Your macula, that central detail vision part of your retina, actually concentrates these 2 nutrients directly into its tissue. They physically become part of the structure of your eye, acting like built-in sunglasses that filter high-energy blue light and neutralize damaging free radicals right where the damage happens. A major long-term study by the National Eye Institute called AREDS2 found that a specific combination reduced the risk of AMD progression by about 25%. So where do you get them? Leafy greens, kale, spinach, and collard greens are the richest natural sources by far. Egg yolks. The fat in the yolk actually helps your body absorb lutein more effectively than from vegetables alone. Orange and yellow vegetables, corn, and yes, orange bell peppers are surprisingly high in zeaxanthin specifically. A practical target that eye doctors often reference is somewhere around 10 milligrams of lutein and 2 milligrams of zeaxanthin daily. That's roughly 1 cup of cooked kale or spinach. Now, I promised you the food almost nobody talks about. We'll get there in a few minutes, right after we cover something just as important: protecting the eye's lens itself. Remember that cloudy lens we talked about with cataracts? The fluid surrounding your eye's lens has one of the highest concentrations of vitamin C of any tissue in your body. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, and inside the eye, it appears to help protect the proteins in the lens from the oxidative damage that leads to clouding. Multiple long-term observational studies have found that people with consistently higher vitamin C intake had a meaningfully lower rate of cataract development compared to those with low intake. The key word there is consistent. This isn't about one glass of orange juice. It's about steady intake over years and decades, which is actually good news. It means starting today still counts, even if you're already 65, 70, or 80. Good sources go beyond citrus. Bell peppers, especially red ones, contain more vitamin C by weight than oranges. Strawberries and kiwi are excellent and gentle on the stomach. Broccoli, lightly steamed, retains a good amount of its vitamin C. One important note for this age group specifically: vitamin C is water soluble, meaning your body doesn't store it well. That's actually a reason to eat a small source of it with most meals rather than relying on one large dose. All right, here's the one I promised you. Most eye health videos talk about carrots, leafy greens, and citrus. But there's a category of food that's just as important, and it's almost never mentioned: fatty fish, particularly those rich in omega-3 fatty acids: salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout. Here's why this matters so much. Your retina has one of the highest concentrations of a specific omega-3 fat called DHA anywhere in your body. DHA is a structural component of the retina's light-sensing cells. There's also a dryness connection that matters enormously for seniors. Dry eye becomes far more common with age, and omega-3s have been shown in clinical research to improve tear film quality and reduce dry eye symptoms. The grittiness, the burning, the feeling like something's always in your eye. A large observational study following thousands of adults over years found that those who regularly ate fish high in omega-3s had a notably lower incidence of advanced AMD compared to those who rarely ate it. You don't need enormous amounts. 2 servings a week of fatty fish, roughly the size of a deck of cards each, is the amount most eye-focused research points to. If fish isn't something you eat, a fair number of eye doctors do recommend a fish oil supplement instead, but talk to your own doctor before starting one, especially if you're on blood thinners, since omega-3s can affect blood clotting. But wait, if you've made it this far, you're serious about protecting your independence. Most people watch videos like this, but forget to spark, and they miss future health advice that could make a real difference. If you're finding this helpful, take a second to subscribe. It's free, and it helps you stay informed. Let's get back to why we're here today. Now, the habit I mentioned at the start, the one that can quietly cancel out everything we just covered: smoking. I know you may have heard this 1,000 times, but here's what's less talked about. Smoking is one of the single strongest modifiable risk factors for both cataracts and macular degeneration. Smokers face double or triple the risk. The mechanism makes sense. Smoking dramatically increases oxidative stress while reducing antioxidants like vitamin C. It's working against every nutrient we talked about. The encouraging part: studies show that eye disease risk begins dropping within a few years of quitting, even later in life. It's genuinely never too late for this one to matter. The second sneaky one is unmanaged blood sugar. Diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision damage through a condition called diabetic retinopathy. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, managing your blood sugar is arguably as important as anything on your plate, specifically for eye health. Let's make this practical, because information without a plan doesn't help anyone. Here's what one realistic day could look like. Breakfast: 2 eggs, which give you lutein and zeaxanthin in an easily absorbed form, alongside a small handful of strawberries for vitamin C. Lunch: a salad with spinach or kale as the base, topped with orange bell pepper strips. Dinner: a portion of salmon with steamed broccoli. Dinner: a palm-sized portion of salmon or sardines twice a week with a side of steamed broccoli. Snack: walnuts and fruit. Snack: a small handful of walnuts, which also contain some omega-3s, plus an orange or kiwi. Notice this isn't an extreme diet. It's not expensive. It doesn't require giving up the foods you enjoy. It's about consistently including a few key items most days, not perfection every single day. Before we wrap up, I want to make sure you leave this video knowing something more important than any food list: the warning signs that mean don't wait. First, wavy lines. Straight lines appearing wavy or bent, especially when looking at door frames or window blinds. This can be an early sign of macular degeneration and needs prompt evaluation. Second, a sudden increase in glare or halos around lights at night, particularly if it's making driving after dark feel unsafe. This is a classic cataract sign. Third, any sudden change in vision in one eye, especially with flashes or a curtain effect. This is urgent. Go to an eye doctor or emergency care the same day. No food, no amount of good eating replaces regular eye exams after 60. Eye doctors recommend at least once a year, even if your vision feels fine, because they often progress silently. So here's what I want you to take away. You can't reverse damage with a miracle fruit, and anyone telling you that isn't being straight. But you genuinely do have influence over how fast your eyes age. Leafy greens for lutein and zeaxanthin. Colorful vegetables and fruit for vitamin C. Fatty fish twice a week for omega-3s. And if you smoke, quitting is the biggest thing you can do. Small, steady choices, kept up for years. That's genuinely what protects vision as we get older. Not a miracle, just consistency. If this was helpful, I'd appreciate if you subscribed. I make videos like this every week, specifically for health after 60, without the hype or scare tactics. Send it to a parent or friend who could use this. It might make a real difference. Take care of those eyes. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.